The Premier League returns from the international break on Saturday lunchtime with top-of-the-table Chelsea taking on Andre Villas-Boas' Tottenham Hotspur. The Spurs boss faces his old side after a turbulent 8-month spell at the West London club. His new team come into the game on good form after 4 consecutive league wins, including an excellent 3-2 victory at Manchester United. Chelsea have recorded a victory in all bar one of their Premier League games this season, and a win for Roberto Di Matteo's men will see them 7 points clear of their rivals ahead of the 3 p.m. kickoffs. Fulham's form this season has been patchy, with 3 wins, 3 defeats and a draw. They've already scored 9 goals at home and may well fancy their chances against an Aston Villa side who've only picked up a single point on their travels this season. Liverpool this week confirmed they want to redevelop Anfield, but their immediate concern is their worrying league form. The Reds have only recorded 1 league victory this term as Brendan Rodgers looks to rebuild his squad. They'll be short up front with Fabio Borini breaking his foot, which means Luis Suarez is the only fit and experienced striker available.
Well, it's not ideal, that's the reality, but that's the cards that we've been dealt. I've got terrific players here and whose intentions in every game has been fantastic. So, of course, it leaves us a bit short. There's no getting away from that. But
Reading come into the game in the bottom 3, and they've yet to win a Premier League game this season. They've drawn their last 2 matches, however, but did let a 2-goal lead slip last time out against Swansea. Manchester United lost to Tottenham in their last match at Old Trafford, but have since recorded a comfortable 3-0 win over Newcastle at St James's Park. Sir Alex Ferguson's side have an excellent record against the Potters, having won all bar 1 of their 8 encounters since Stoke returned to the Premier League. Tony Pulis's men picked up a creditable point at Anfield in their last game and have lost only once, a narrow 1-0 defeat at Chelsea. After a strong start, Swansea have struggled after going down to consecutive defeats to Aston Villa, Everton and Stoke. They halted the slide, however, with a 2-2 draw at home to Reading. There have been rumours of a rift between manager Michael Laudrup and his players, but they've been denied by Swansea chairman Hugh Jenkins. Roberto Martinez Wigan, like Swansea, had gone down to 3 consecutive defeats before being denied victory against Everton, with Leighton Baines scoring an 87th minute equaliser. Wigan have conceded 4 penalties already this season, more than any other Premier League club, but they may be able to relax on Saturday as Swansea's 12 goals have all come from open play.
I think now the game is so important for both clubs. I think Swansea City and Wigan Athletic, we are both in the league that we want to be. Is a fantastic times for both football clubs. And now probably the game is so important.
West Brom go into their weekend fixture sitting in 6th place, and they boast a 100% home record, beating Liverpool, Everton, Reading and QPR. That's their best start at home since 1919. But they face a stern test from Manchester City. The champions had a slow start to the season, but wins over Fulham and Sunderland have moved them up to 3rd. West Ham will look to continue their solid run on their return to the Premier League. They'll have to do it though without striker Ricardo Vazte, who will be missing for 3 months after recent shoulder surgery. Southampton find themselves just 1 place outside the drop zone and have the unenviable record of the leakiest defence in the Premier League. With no points on the road as yet, it looks to be a tough test for the Saints. Norwich City take on Arsenal in the late game on Saturday. They led at the European champions Chelsea for 3 minutes in their last match, but the signs are worrying for Chris Hughton's side, who are only kept off the bottom of the table by Queen's Park Rangers. Arsenal made a slow start to the season but have since recovered, with only a blip against Chelsea spoiling their recent run. If you're after goals, Carrow Road may be a good place to see them on Saturday, as 24 of them have been scored in the last 5 Premier League meetings between Norwich and Arsenal. So Chelsea go into the weekend's games top of the table. The 2 Manchester clubs are level on 15 points, whilst Everton will have to watch the action unfold on Saturday. They take on QPR on Sunday. Liverpool continue to struggle in the bottom half, and Reading, Norwich and QPR make up the relegation places.